Oi gente, eu sou a Luísa Viscardi, esse é a Cor do Rolê. A gente está agora dando continuidade nessa série de entrevistas com produtores e artistas e DJs e pessoas do mercado da música. Estou muito feliz com o resultado aí, principalmente do último vídeo do Mark, foi incrível, muito obrigada pelo feedback de todo mundo. E hoje a gente tá com um DJ muito foda aqui, um ninja dos tocadiscos, uma pessoa muito especial, um amigo querido. E a gente vai fazer uma entrevista muito bacana com ele, vai contar várias curiosidades, como ele começou a tocar, o ponto de vista dele, sobre o mercado, o que é ser um real DJ, porque isso é um tema que a gente vai falar muito por aqui. Então eu queria apresentar pra vocês esse convidado aqui, maravilhoso.
Hey guys, it's DJ Craze. You're watching A do Rolê.
Fuck around with fat lip, yes, she get blown. I'm not trying to show no macho is shown, but when it's on, then it's on.
Pra quem não conhece, o Craze é um norte-americano nicaragüense que tem mais ou menos 20 anos ou mais de experiência nos tocadiscos. Ele foi campeão 3 vezes do DMC, que é um dos maiores campeonatos, o maior campeonato de DJ do mundo. Ele ganhou em 98, 99 e 2000, e quando ele ganhou em 98 ele tinha apenas 21 anos. Em 2001 a revista Time proclamou ele de melhor DJ da América, e desde então, de todas essas vitórias do DMC, ele continuou cada vez mais melhorando o repertório, a técnica, se especializando, e hoje ele é um dos melhores DJs do mundo, não só na minha humilde opinião, mas acho que na opinião de muitos DJs. Enfim, acompanhem, fiquem ligados, se inscrevam no canal e teremos muitos mais convidados especiais para vocês. É isso, bora!
I started DJing through my brother. My brother was a DJ before me, and he used to do like block parties in Miami. And I thought it was cool, so I used to go with him and just help him, like, you know, carry records and stuff like that. And when he would get really drunk, he would just be like, "You want to spin music?" And I'd be like, "Okay." And I was like a little kid, like 14, 15 years old. And that's how I started DJing. And through that, just started, you know, going to clubs in Miami and meeting people, and then started like joining the competitions in Miami, started winning, and that's what got me into the music. The first time being on the decks, the feeling I got was amazing, because it was like a feeling of control of the crowd and the vibe, and me just being like a little nerd, it felt great. You know, it felt good to like have some kind of like control of the vibe, and playing the right music made the people smile, and it just felt great. It felt like I was in my own little world, so I liked it. Yeah, like my experience in Brazil has always been amazing. I come out here for like different eras in my life, in my DJ career. I've come here for hip hop shows, I've come here for drum and bass shows, I've come here for like, you know, many different things. So I love the fact that it's the people that like what I do still rock with me. Like, they still come out and see me and still want to see like what I bring to the table as far as like the DJ culture and the sets that I do. So I think it's awesome out here. And like, I love the fact that now like they have their own vibe, like with baile and all that stuff. Like, I had a great time watching Zigon the other night, because he was like going in on the local vibe, and I was like, I love seeing that. Like, when I go to like any other country, I like to see what they like. I like to experience that vibe. I don't like to just see people that come out and want to hear the vibe that I like. So I love that Brazil has its own vibe and shit. Yeah, that was a confusing answer. Oh, the sync question. The sync button. What do I think about the sync button? For me, it's a tool that I use to help me perform better. It's a dirty word for a lot of people, because they think that you're cheating when you use the sync button. And I understand that. If you just started DJing, yes, you should not maybe be using the sync button, because you don't know the basics. You don't know how to mix. You don't know how to. You just don't know what it means to be a DJ, right? So like, I get it. But for somebody who's been doing it forever, or if you know how to mix and it's very basic to you, it's there for you as a tool to like maybe do something else. Maybe think of the next mix, or maybe do another trick, or maybe do a little tone play here. Maybe, you know, use that time wisely to like do something else, you know? But it's it's very controversial, right? So like I like sing button. That's it. I feel like if you want to be a complete DJ, you should know all styles of music. Like you should want to like dip your finger into every styles, because that makes you a better DJ, right? So like for me, when I started DJing, I love new music and I love always experiencing new things. That's how I got into drum and bass. Like, you know, I went to Europe and I was like, what is this? This is amazing. Everybody's having fun. I want to learn about this. Like, you know, like how I said about Brazil, like I'm watching this Brazilian funk thing. Back when I came like really early, I was like, oh, this is like Miami bass, but with a Brazilian twist. I want some of this. I want to learn about this. Like when I went to, you know, anywhere I go, I want to experience that vibe and I want to make that a part of me. So like when I go DJ somewhere else, I could be like, hey, did you know about this Brazilian funk in Germany? And they'd be like, no, what is that? Boom, I play it. So like the more you know about music, the better you are of a DJ, because you know you have more knowledge, and the more your selection is open, the more like you can teach people about different things. And like really, that's what DJing is about. Again, showing people new stuff and like making them experience things that they've never heard of, and you know, just giving them some new shit. The way I prepare for my sets is basically like, if I know if I'm going to like a do-over, I know the vibe, so I'll prepare for that vibe. If I'm going to a drum and bass club, I try to prepare for that. When I'm just practicing day to day, I try to practice on everything. I try to practice on my techniques. I try to practice on my mixing. I try to practice on my like tone play, word play, all that stuff. Like for me, it's fun. It's like a video game. So like I wake up and I'm like, all right, what should I focus on today that's gonna make me better? Like in my DJ sets and all that stuff. But for individual sets, it's like preparation is like 2 days before the gig, because I don't want to like stress myself out. So it's like 2 days before the gig, I'm just like, all right, cool. What are the tunes I'm gonna play? What order? What happens if I don't win with this? What happens if I don't get them with this? Where can I go from there? And I'll just have like three playlists that I could just go to and go from there. I practice a lot.
Like every day?
I don't practice every day, but if I'm stressed out, I practice.
Okay.
And I get stressed out a lot. Alright, so like when I came up with New Slaves, it was a time in my career where I was like really tired of the American EDM scene. And I just felt like everybody was losing focus of the DJ culture and something that I really cared about. I just felt really mad and sad. I felt like what has this DJ culture become? Like, you know, it was like everybody's just cheerleading and like celebrities are getting booked, you know, above me. I felt like what the hell's going on? So I made that routine to make a message about the culture and about like what the guys like us feel is real. And that was it. I wanted to make a routine that was focused on the technical side of DJing that people forgot about, but still a message that we could all relate to. I didn't say a word. Everybody's like, oh my God, you dissed everybody. I'm like, I didn't say nothing. It was all imagery. I wanted it to be like something that you could watch in 10 years and be like, all right, that's how he felt at that moment. And I'm very proud of that. I feel like it was one of the best routines in my career, and I felt like it had the most message of anything that I've ever done, and that's what I was proud about. You know what I mean? Like I felt like I needed to make a stand on what I felt was going on in the DJ culture at the time. For all the new DJs starting out right now, my main advice is to really love what you do, right? Like really love what you're doing. Don't care about anything else. Like, You know, we live in a very social media world, and we're part of it. I have to be a part of it, but I grew up different. So like for me, it was all about the love. It was all about what I want to do. It's all, for me, everything I do is all about what I want to do. I don't care about nothing else. If tomorrow I go broke, I go broke. I love what I do. I keep doing what I love, and that's it. I wake up every day happy because the only thing I like to do is DJing. The only thing I'm good at is DJing. So that makes me happy, and that's all I care about. So like whatever you do it with all your love, do it with passion, really believe in yourself, and practice a lot. If you really want to be good in anything, you have to practice a lot. You have to put in the hours, and you'll be great. That's it.
Valeu, galera! Esse foi a Cor do Rolê. Queria agradecer meu amigo querido,
Legal.
DJ, que também já se apresentou na Jambox há uns 4 anos atrás, que foi maravilhosa essa edição. E pela entrevista maravilhosa, por todo o conteúdo. Assistam com carinho, muitas vezes, para entenderem um pouquinho mais sobre the real DJ culture.
Thank you. It's important. It's important.
It's important.
Yeah. It's important.
Muito obrigada. A gente vai colocar todos os links do Craze aqui para vocês, Instagram, YouTube, tudo para vocês acompanharem o trabalho dele, para quem não conhece, porque com certeza todo mundo que tá assistindo esse vídeo conhece, obviamente, porque não tem como não conhecer. Você tá entendendo o que eu tô falando?
Thank you. Obrigado.
Thank you.
I'm tired of the same old shit. This shit is discouraging. I don't even pay attention to this. I don't want to be like none of these niggas. You know what I'm saying?